Hey girls, Molecular Narwhal here with some more vanilla Minecraft Amplified, whatever this series. I don't know, this series has a name. It's called Amplified Vanilla, but for some reason, when it comes to saying the name of the series, I can't do it. I don't know, it's not really a name, it's just a description. I didn't want to make a name for it, because it's vanilla. So it should just be plain, dang it. Doesn't make sense, shut up. Anyway, so we have big plans today, as you can see. What I'm doing now is basically my plans for today. But it will, it'll get more interesting. We'll do more than dig, but for now we're digging, dang it. And so that, yeah, okay. Yeah, so for now, we're just digging. I'm making the horse area. It's gonna take me a little while. I've been digging a little bit off camera, but not as much as I should have, regrettably. So I mean, we got a lot to do. So hopefully we can finish it. I won't just dig this episode, but I will dig for a good amount of this episode. So. Cat's breaking everything. Cats are crazy. Alright, let's see. I was kind of going in a circle. Let's just leave that portion. We're going to go in a circle. Make it nice. It's easier if I just go two at a time, so that's why I'm doing this. I have a beacon set up, but you know what? It doesn't reach this far. So I really shouldn't go that far away. It's not gonna reach. Yeah, see, I should stay here because I have a haste beacon. I'm sure at some point we're gonna have to go make another pickaxe as soon as I get 30 levels. Hopefully I'll hit enough coal to get 30 levels. That's the only reason I'm even this close. So, alright, I gotta turn down the Minecraft sound. I don't need to hear that dirt that clearly this whole time. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down again. Nice. There you go. Much better. Alright, so yeah, I have a beacon. I'll move it eventually. The range on it's not very high. That's as high powered as I can make it right now. Let's see, is it? Yeah, it's only tier 2 of 4. I forgot how many tiers there were, so I was looking at. I've noticed that if I log off, like if I quit Minecraft and then I come back to Minecraft, I have to put another ingot into it and restart. You don't usually have to do that, so I wonder if that's a glitch right now, or if that's a new thing, or if you've always had to do it and I'm stupid. Because that is going to take a lot of time, Atreyu. It's going to take a little while. It won't take that long though. I mean, it'll only take a bit. I mean, I have a good pickaxe. I could get a better one, really. Of course, my shovel doesn't help a whole lot. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. We're gonna talk about stuff. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I guess if people come here, I'll ask them for story ideas. If they don't come here, then I'll just talk to myself like I'm doing right now. So if you have a story you want to hear, you just ask away. All right. I've always got stories. Yeah, baby. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna dig this out. We're gonna make a horse pen out of it. Hopefully this won't happen very much, but we'll see. We're probably gonna be having to do a lot of terraforming up there, but that'll be a task for another day. I might do that off camera just because it'll be hard and take concentration, but it will also take a long time. So basically anything that doesn't look natural, I'll just go cover it with dirt. But it's gonna be like fighting non-stop. Nah, it might be interesting to watch actually. Now I think about it. It's weird because like, ooh, I got my own little mob spawner over there. Yeah, I need gunpowder. If I had a lot of gunpowder, I would blow this up, but I don't. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Let's go kill some things. Like, honestly, I was gonna make a mob spawner today so that we could do this easier. But, I don't know, I decided not to. Because the last couple times I've made mob spawners, they haven't worked. I'm gonna make a mob spawn on here eventually, though. The first time I ever kissed a girl, I can tell you that. It's a weird story. Okay, so when I was in high school, my first kiss was my sophomore year of high school. Okay, so I was a late bloomer. All right, don't hate. I was in no hurry, basically. Okay, it actually wasn't with a girlfriend or anything like that. Hi, Falseek, what's going on? We're talking about my first kiss. That's our story right now. Yeah, so basically there's this guy that was a couple years older than me. My first kiss wasn't with a guy. Okay, spoiler. And me and him, we had been friends for the last year. We've been pretty good friends, actually, and I was friends with him because I met him at, like, church. My dad's a pastor, so I spent lots of time at church and youth groups and stuff like that. And me and him, we were really good friends. We were tight, and I had another friend who had been my friend for years and years and years, and then, so me and him were friends, and then this older guy we started talking to a lot while we were at, like, youth group and stuff, and he started becoming one of our friends, kinda, and we would hang out with him. But we would, like, hang out with him at church, and then we'd go do stuff with him afterwards, but very rarely, like, just randomly go hang out with him. But I would have considered him one of my better friends for, like, a year. And so, basically, at some point in my church community, we got a new... Whoa! Jeez! Holy cow! Holy cow! Alright, pause on the story. Time out on the story. Time out. Okay, we gotta fix that. Alright, so I'll continue. Me and my brother, or not me and my brother. Ah, there's so many mobs over there too. Holy cow. Okay, that spider has some sort of magical ability. Crap. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Hey, Nicholas Fry, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, anyway, continuing my story about kissing. So, good grief. I need to light this place up. Oh, I just busted his helmet. That's too bad. Yeah, so, after a while, a youth pastor came, and he came from, like, a different church, and I guess my dad hired him, and, it was kind of weird, and he came there with, like, some youth group members from his church, I guess. I don't know, it was a weird situation, and I won't get too into it. And with them came 2 girls, amongst many other people. One of them would be a girl that this guy my new friend went out with, you know. So I'd been a friend with him for about a year. He started going out with her, right? And then I really didn't like her, and then she had a friend that was with her at that church, and I didn't like either of them. Hey, Duber, what's going on? And I didn't like either of them very much, but eventually we got to know each other pretty well, and I ended up having sort of a thing for one of them, and then the other one was just sort of my friend. Basically, there was a blonde and a brunette. I had a thing for the brunette, but not for the blonde, and the blonde was dating my friend at the time. And so at some point in my youth years, I got a real hardcore thing for the brunette. Alright, and she started dating an old boyfriend, right? So I took that pretty hard, I guess, because I had been working long and hard on securing that deal. And eventually, me and this blonde girl, we were getting to be better and better friends. And basically, she was dating my friend for, and this is gonna make me seem like a douchebag, and I'm sorry for that. But basically, okay, I had only been friends with the one friend for like a year and a half, alright? And the girl, at this point, for like 6 months. And we started hanging out a lot while she was dating him. Oh my gosh. But despite hanging out a lot while she was dating. So at some point I told her we had to stop hanging out because she was getting a little too friendly. And it wasn't cool because her boyfriend was one of my friends. And she's like, okay, I'll chill. And I was like, okay, we'll chill, and we won't do this stuff. I won't hang out with you. And okay, at this time, I was very naive. I was a little boy who had not encountered women on a emotional level before. All right, darn it, it wasn't my fault. And so we chill for a little while, for like 2 weeks or something like that, and then we start hanging out again. And she gets all mushy and huggy and things like that, and it starts going bad directions. And I don't know. Before you know it, one day we went out and got some dinner, or dinner and coffee. Like, we did that all the time. And she forced me to kiss her. Forced me. She basically molested my mouth. And that was my first kiss. That's a great story, wasn't it? And I know it makes me look like a douchebag. But I was young and naive, alright? So yeah, I always thought, and then she did not break up with her boyfriend, and so I was like, okay, this isn't cool. I'm like, we can't do this kind of thing anymore because you're dating him. I'm like, I'm not gonna date you, but you should probably break up with him. And then she didn't, and then like a month later he broke up with her. I think he figured stuff out, but I don't know. We were still friends though, so that's pretty much that story. So, those of you in chat, on a scale of 9 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how big of a douchebag did that make me sound? You can be honest. It's okay. That's probably like my most douchebag story in my life. I don't feel good about to this day because she wasn't even a good kisser. So, it wasn't even good. And it was my first kiss, and I could tell that. So, 3 out of 10? Yeah. Dude, bro, I feel like you're not being honest. 2? Oh, come on. Okay, 2 being not... okay, so 1 to 10. 1 being not too douchey, 10 being, like, world-class douchebag. Hola! Chris Arbaca? What's going on? What is happening? I was just telling a story, Chris, about my first kiss and how it was with a girl who was dating at the time one of my best friends, and I'm currently asking the chat how big of a douchebag that made me. But I was very young and it was my first kiss, and I was more or less tricked by young foolish emotions. Alright, but at the end of the day, the guy who was older than me, he was a junior in high school. I was a sophomore, like I said, and like none of us were gonna get married. You know, it was all just fun and games at the end of the day. So that's kind of how I look at it now. I don't feel bad about it. I felt bad about it for a long time, but then now that I'm a little older, I'm like, all of it was kind of pointless anyway. So who really cares? So if I did that kind of thing now, I'd be very disappointed in myself. Then it would be like a 9 or 10 out of 10. So good story. Good story. Welcome all you people. Falseek, I remember you from last stream. Nicholas Fry, I remember you from many other streams. Duber, I remember you from lots of streams. And from Skype and all other things. Chris, I don't remember you. Atriu Dao, I remember you a little bit. Alright, go ahead, Atriu. Am I saying your name right? I think I've asked you this before. I'm glad to see people that I've seen before here today. It's pretty nice. The most awkward moment in my life. There's many awkward moments in my life that I don't know if I should talk about. So, I gotta think about that one because I gotta think about what I can talk about. I've had an awkward life. Trey, we've talked about this. Yeah, thank you, Falsic. It is. See, Falsic, this is what happens when I actually like focus and show up regularly. It works out. It's magical. It's a magical thing about YouTube. Anyway, yeah, Trey, I think we've talked about that so many times, and I never get it right. The most awkward moment in my whole life. Yes, I do remember when Nightbot muted you, Falsic. Spider, go ahead. Go away. Go away. I don't want to cover that hole up because I'm also going to dig that out, too. I'll have to get a new pickaxe. I don't know what the... There's lots of awkward moments in my life, but I don't know if I want to share some of them. That's how awkward they are. Like, I just told a douchebag story, and I don't want to share some of the awkward moments. Okay, alright. This is not so much... It's pretty awkward in hindsight, but it's not too awkward. It wasn't really awkward. It was more of a funny crap the kids say moment. Okay, so literally I was like in 3rd grade or 4th grade or something like that. I don't remember. I was young. And I guess at school or something, I had heard the word vagina, just like overheard it. And it stuck in my head. And so one day on the way home from school, I was saying it like this, vagina, just like that, over and over again. And it was like, I have like ADD with or OCD or something like that with phrases and terms where if I start saying something, I'll say it repeatedly. I'm like autistic in that way, gosh dang it. And like I'll get like a phrase for the week, you know. And so basically the ride home, I was saying this, and I guess my mom's not thinking anything of it. Then when we get home, I say it, and she's like, wait, what did you just say? And I was like, and I told her, I was like, vagina. But I said the goofy way I said before. And she's like, what does that mean? And I was like, I don't know, I just heard it at school. And she was like, okay. But in hindsight, my mom was like, well, it's better if I just let it go and don't take care of this one right now. So that was parenting 101. If your kid doesn't know what it means, just let him keep saying it. That's not very good parenting, I don't think. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's far more awkward things than that, but ones I won't talk about. They probably all involve girls, so... Yeah, pretty much. Anything awkward in life usually involves a woman, so, or a person of the other sex. The scariest moment in my life? What are you doing?
The cat was playing grab Jessica's toe while she's in the bathtub.
The cat was grabbing my girlfriend's toe while she was in the bathtub, and I know that because I was watching.
No, you don't. They can hear me.
Huh?
They can hear me.
Alright, so let's see.
Look at this.
Crap, I'm trapped.
Look at his tail.
The cat's tail is wet because it got in the tub with my girlfriend. Yep. My girlfriend's bathing at my place, so... She don't even care. The most scariest moment of my life. That's an easy one. You just gonna stand there?
Yeah, I am
Why?
actually, because I want to hear your story. You know I could hear them in the bathroom, right?
God dang it. It's gotta talk really loud while I'm doing this thing. Did you like my kissing story?
It was great.
Was it great?
I've already heard that one.
Oh, yeah? I couldn't remember if you heard it or not.
You had a heart-to-heart with me one night, and you've told me just about every girlfriend story.
Oh,
Possible
great.
girlfriend story, cheating on people's stories.
That was the only cheating on story.
You had one other one.
Nuh-uh.
I don't remember it, though.
Do I?
Yeah. You're a player.
Oh, yeah. But that was... She was... Never mind. Anyway.
You're the one who made it awkward.
That hardly counted. Alright. Let's get back to the stories. Scariest moment in my life. Okay, so... It's actually a complicated story. So, I lived... This is actually my sophomore year again. I lived in a small town of about 3,000, and we went to, it was like literally, okay, so it was a Saturday night, and it was like, it was March of my sophomore year, and the next day I was going to move away to a town that was like 3-ish hours away, and so it was kind of my last hurrah. It kind of sucked because my parents were real douchebags about it, and they told me I couldn't tell anybody for reasons, because my parents were still gonna stay there for like another month, and my dad was a pastor and the church didn't know yet, and so I couldn't tell anybody. Basically, I told people anyway, but some people didn't know. All right, so it gets infinitely complicated. So at that time I was like. Okay, so you remember the story before, and there was the blonde and the brunette. Well, eventually I actually did end up going out with the brunette, and it was going well the first month, but we started going out knowing that I was possibly gonna move soon, but we were sort of thinking it would be like summer. But my dad pulled a real douchebag, and he's like, well, you gotta move so you can practice with the football team, because all my dad really sees in life is football. That's great. And so basically what happened was we went to a play, and then we thought we would go out to Perkins. I don't know if you guys know what Perkins is. It's basically like an old people restaurant. And I lived near Springfield, Illinois at the time. So we went to Springfield, and we were going to go to Springfield anyway. And one of my best friend and his girlfriend were going to come with us, and then me and my girlfriend were going to go. And so she was going to go drive her car to her house and drop it off, which was in a town about 15 minutes away. And I was going to drive behind her, and I was going to grab her, and we were going to go together. So basically, we leave the town, okay? We head out.
The story's so much better when you draw a diagram.
Yeah, it's better when I draw a diagram. Maybe if I ever do a draw my life, we could entertainingly do this.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm heading out of town, right? I'm driving in my father's Dodge Durango, big SUV, and my girlfriend's going out in a Ford Focus, and then behind me, my friend's driving like an egg. I don't remember what it was, but it was a scary old car. Alright, so we're driving out. We just get right outside of town, and it's about, at this point, less than a 10-minute drive to my girlfriend's town, and we're going, and she's ahead of me a little bit, and I'm jamming out to Fall Out Boy, Folie Douce, listening to the song WAMS, alright? And so this is a country town. It's by Springfield, so lots of farming in it. And I'm a country boy, sorta, and so I'm driving down the road in my Durango, right? And I decide to spit out the window. Okay, and this has a very important role in the story. So I decided to spit out the window, and not thinking about why that's a bad decision, I spit out the window, and the spit comes flying back at me because my trajectory was just bad, and my luck, and so I sort of start to freak, like not really freak out about it, but like to fidget around to get the spit off of me. So I'm dealing with that, and so I'm not really paying attention to the road, and I look up just as what was it? It was a Dodge Challenger, I think. I don't know. There was conflicting reports.
Challengers because they ran into it.
It's a conflicting report because, like, the police report said it was a Camaro, but then when I was there, it looked like a Dodge Charger. Oh, I broke my pickaxe. Crap. It looked like a Dodge Charger, but really small, but it really looked really small because it had gotten accordioned. And then crap, I have so much stuff. But then it turned out in the actual court, it came out that it was a Dodge Challenger, which I guess is, I don't know if that's more expensive than all the above options. I don't know, might not be more expensive than a Camaro. But anyway, he was driving a Challenger, and that explains why it looked like a Charger, because they kind of look similar. And why it looked like a Camaro, I guess. They kind of look similar too. Yeah, they all look kind of similar. Challenger's like a small Charger, and Camaro is like a Challenger, basically. So, alright, so I hit this guy head on, right? He comes into my lane, and I look up with not enough time to get out of the way, but I yank my steering wheel to get off the road, but we still hit head on, going 60 miles an hour. We hit head on going 60 miles an hour, and basically I end up in a cornfield and I'm like knocked out. So I'm out cold in a cornfield, just laying there, just chilling, waiting for the cows to come home. And he's in the middle of the road, blocking the whole road in his car. And that was pretty much, that's not the whole, there's a lot more to the story, but that was pretty much the scariest moment, was that car wreck. Because I don't know what, I definitely got a concussion during that car wreck. But it wasn't on the official report because they didn't do an MRI or anything like that. He said I probably had a concussion, but it wasn't worth looking at. And basically the reason it was scary was because I blacked out, and I literally woke up, and it felt like I hit my steering wheel, and that's what woke me up. But really what probably knocked me out was hitting my steering wheel. And then I just woke up, and the last thing I remembered was hitting the steering wheel. So, but basically, I was hit head on, 60 miles an hour, and all I did was I broke my foot, and the guy I hit only broke his ankle. So, yeah, it's pretty miraculous lack of injuries. I also quote unquote laked a car once, but maybe we'll. But that car is functional. I straight up drove a car into a flooded creek, and it still works.
In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if we should have just put it through a flooded creek again when we get here.
Falseek, I am Christian. I don't talk about it a whole lot on the channel, but I am okay with telling you I am a Christian, yes. Break up with my first girlfriend? Oh, okay, I can tell you about that.
That was.
Oh my god, okay, alright. Willie, me TV, I'll tell you about my first breakup because it's a fast story. So my first girlfriend was in 6th grade. It was basically a fake girlfriend. It was kind of one of those things. Okay, so I'm in gym class and we're inside, and
That wasn't your real girlfriend or your first girlfriend.
But it was. All right. We were MySpace official actually. So anyway, yeah, we were MySpace official. So first girlfriend. What happened basically? All right, we were in gym. This is a love story, really. Hi, Frey the Great. Anyway, we were in. What was I talking about? Crap. We were in gym. P. And we were running in circles around the gym floor because that's what we ran for like a minute, walked for a minute, kind of. For like 10 minutes too, like screw them. Anyway. Oh, it's a silk touch. You know what? I'm using it because enough of this freaking stuff. Like getting pickaxes I don't really want. My gosh, I'm using it. I don't even care. Maybe I'll use the old. No, you know what? No, screw you guys. I'm using this pickaxe. Freak. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling the story about my first breakup with my first girlfriend. Okay, so we're running around the gym, and one of her friends comes over and catches up with me and says, "Hey, do you want to go out with?" I'll say her name because there's no way you guys will have any clue. She's like, "Well, you go out with Brittany," and I'm like, "Yes, I will go out with Brittany." It was the most nerve-wracking yes in my life. All right. And so I said yes, and she was pretty cute as far as 6th graders go. That felt really creepy to say. Adding the as far as 6th graders go thing did not help.
Well, like, come on. You're in
Okay, she was pretty cute. She was cute in that sort of. She's got braces and that kind of pigtails. Yeah. Okay. So, so we go out, and it takes me like a week to build up the courage to tell my parents I'm going out with somebody because I don't know how they're gonna react. And so we finally end up telling them. I don't think we ever went out on a date, but she would come to church with me, and so that was pretty big. It's Bible study, youth Bible study. That's pretty exciting. So this story is just getting terrible. So basically, we went out for like 3 weeks, and I had a friend at the time who's really a terrible friend. He's a terrible friend. That's all there is to it. And he basically talked me into. He helped me conclude that she was taking away from my time for my real friends. And so one day, he tells me it's time for me to break up with her. And I say, you know what? I think you're right. And so in 6th grade, we had lockers that were near the exit to school. And I walk up to her, and I'm like, Brittany, I don't know how I'll say this. And so my friend's just like, he's breaking up with you. And she's like, oh, really? Is he? Then he has to say it. I'm like, Brittany, it's over. And she's like, fine, I didn't even want to date anymore. And that was basically the first breakup I had. But it was funny because 2 weeks later she's like, hey, I was just wondering, do you want to date again? I was like, no. It's a good story. I'm pretty proud of that story. Is that good? Did you guys like that one? There was another story. Let's see. There, hang on. The day I F up? I don't know what you mean by that. What was your first fight ever in your whole life? My first fight ever.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it.
That was fantastic.
You've always met your best friends at youth group. I have too, shall seek, but that's been my whole life, pretty much. So, no, actually, I haven't. I actually used to meet my best friends in the worst places for a church-going child to meet. So, anyway, I've always met my best friend. What was that? First fight ever. Okay, I actually didn't get in fights. I was bigger than most people, and I'm not as muscular. I mean, I'm still bigger than most people, but now it's more in terms of fat.
No.
A bit, but in high school it was more muscle than anything. Oh, hey, look at that. It was more muscle than anything in high school, and so nobody really picked fights with me. I can tell you my first fight ever. Okay, I was in 3rd grade, I think, 3rd or 4th grade, I can't remember. And there was this kid that was okay, and basically on the playground, there was this big open field of grass, and me and some friends would play games, and I would always make up a game, and we'd have a game for like a month. But there was a few games that we'd come back to, and one of those games was Dragon Ball Z. And so we would basically sit on the ground and go, ha! And Kamehameha! And stuff like that. Just like a bunch of high kids, pretty much. And this one kid, I don't know, I guess he really rubbed me wrong one time. And we were fighting, and he said something. And man, I just bent that kid over like you would a bad child, and I just beat the crap out of his back, and it didn't do anything. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yes, Duber, you're the top donator in this chat room. The maddest I ever got. Jim Kirby, you are watching Minecraft with Stores by Caleb. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? I know this is probably the most excitement you've had in your life today. Willie, I did first kiss. You missed it. It was a story about me being a douchebag. So yeah, I won't tell the kiss one again. Maybe some other day. Alright. First game. I mean, that's I can tell you my first game ever. It's pretty easy. It's gonna disappoint though, so I hope you don't expect it to be anything epic. My first game. It's okay, Willie. But if you can go back and you can hear it, or you can wait till later. Someday I'll tell it again. Probably somebody will ask. Okay, first game ever. So when I was little, and this was like kindergarten this time. Yeah, it was definitely kindergarten. My parents bought me my first console I owned was a Game Boy Color. My parents wouldn't let us have the N64 or PS1 for the until people were getting PS2s. That's when we got our first console. But when the Game Boy Color came out, every good parent had to buy one. Basically, you were a failure as a parent if you didn't buy a GameCube or a Game Boy Color. So, yeah, everyone had a Game Boy Color pretty much. Like literally, parents were called failures if they didn't buy their kids. It was a big deal. Like if you ask I've talked to my mom. She's like, literally, we couldn't afford it, and we still did it because we had to. But for the longest time, the only game I had on it was Super Mario Land, the original, and that was it. How long did it take me to make this? This has been today, Jim Kirby. I have more house than this, my friend. Anyway, so I got Super Mario Land 1, and I guess it wasn't that long. Actually, I think I got 2 games. I got Super Mario Land 1, and I got Pokemon Blue. And my brother got Pokemon Red, and we both had a Pokemon, and we shared a copy of Super Mario Land 1. And actually, Super Mario Land 1 was a lot of fun. It's actually something that I kind of like to play on the channel sometime, because it was a lot of fun, and what a raging game, too. So that'd actually be pretty fun. So that was my first game, Super Mario Land 1. I guess that was the first game, probably not the first game I played, but the first game I owned. And I really enjoyed it. It was fun. And then I beat Blue. I destroyed Blue version. And of course I picked Squirtle. Brother picked Bulbasaur. And that's pretty much all I got. One second, guys. Guys, something weird's going on, so it's gonna be a second. I'm sorry. Enjoy the music. I'm about to shoot somebody. Hi guys, I am so sorry. I'm in an apartment and okay. Nightbot is a guy who does things. There's like a leak or something right now, and that's what that guy was about. But it's okay. I'll keep streaming for now. Let me go back up in the chat, see what's up. I'm really sorry about that. Yes, Jim, I do. Hang on. Yeah, I do think creative is boring for the most part. Alright, Frey, Nightbot's not real, so it won't give you a break, unfortunately. Alright, so it was kind of an ordeal just now because I was telling you about my girlfriend was taking a bath, and I guess while she was taking a bath, it was leaking, and below, actually, where I live, there's a restaurant, and I guess it was leaking down there pretty bad, apparently. and he was knocking on her door and asking to be let in, and she was refusing to be let in. So me being the good Samaritan I am, I grabbed my gun just in case I needed to, and I watched the situation. But then I let him in my place, because if he was going to do anything, I was going to shoot him in the face. But it was okay, but basically, because it ended up being definitely my place. So, alright. Have I tried out chivalry yet? Oh, crap, Duber. No, I need to do that. Thanks for reminding me. You need to, like, Skype me. Try out chivalry. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Frequently, I live in St. Louis, which isn't the safest place as of late, so I'm in an apartment, so if somebody gets to my door, especially in the middle of the night, it's a little weird. And so I almost always approach the door with a cocked gun in hand, so. Wanna hear? Watch, I'm cool. Ready? That was a gun being cocked. Good influence for all the boys and girls. That was the chamber being emptied. I hope nobody's scared of guns. It's okay, you're not seeing it. Just so you know, I'm not full of crap. Your face is awesome looking, Frey. At least the big thing is. Quite a big fan of it. I'm gonna eat a mint. It helps me talking because of reasons. Have I ever tried... There was a question about if I've tried drugs or something like that. Yeah. What kind of drugs, though? You're gonna have to be more specific. I'm a big fan of codeine. If that's what you mean. So... Well, that's got weird. We're in the middle of intimate conversation. I was talking about something too, wasn't I? Was I talking about something before?
Yes.
What?
I don't remember.
Gosh dang it. Do I want a free skateboard? Cool, dude. I would take a free skateboard, but I don't know how to skateboard. My first time tripping on drugs. I mean, I never did illicit drugs. But I mean, I've tripped on codeine before, but it's not going to be very entertaining. So usually people who want to do things with their lives don't do drugs, so just gonna throw that out there. I knew a lot of kids because, like I said, I grew up in a small town. It's very easy to get drugs in small towns. None of the kids who did drugs in high school went to college. And most of them lived with their parents. Or dogs on the road. Which actually wouldn't be that bad. I like dogs, but I prefer cats. So. There was one time when I was working in the pharmacy that somebody spilt drugs and I sort of slipped on them. So that's kind of counts, I think. That's tripping on drugs. Right? Dumb idiot should have picked up his drugs when he dropped them. Moron. Tony. Freaking Tony, guys. If Nightbot was real, I would have came to his house. What is that? Is that some sort of sexual innuendo? Yeah, probably. I don't know what it means. But I can use my imagination. Guys, this has been a stream of me digging. But you love it. You'll get over it. God dang it. 1 second. What do you say? F you, eat a pussy day and night? I usually do at least that much, so.
Calm yourself.
Just kidding. I don't suggest that. Anyway. So, this guy, he's telling us about how it's leaking down into the restaurant below us. It didn't just happen again. And then, but like when he was at when I was listening to him out, like I was looking out at the people and listening to him, he was trying to get the lady to let him in and she wouldn't. And at one point he just steps back, goes, I hate this job. That's not that funny, but it seemed funny at the time. Use lots of emotes. Yeah, Duber, I like that one too. And the thing is, actually, last night, like, it was muting people who were using too much emotes. I think I fixed it then, so. I'm using my Silk Touch because I have it, and I have another one. And screw this game for giving me good pickaxes when I don't really want them. Dumb, whatever, Minecraft. I mean, how often do I need a Silk Touch anyway, right? All the time. Alright, you guys got another story? I think that's the last we'll see of that guy. He is heading home for the night to go watch the football game, he said. He said, and I quote, hopefully I can catch the rest of the football game. Let's see who's playing tonight. Is there an NFL game tonight? A playoff game? Yeah, there is. Green Bay, Arizona. Green Bay's winning by 3. How about that? Ooh, Pittsburgh is in the division championship. My dad will be happy about. Oh, and Denver is too. Uh-oh. Alright. How would you eat it like the whole thing in your own mouth? What are you talking about, Frey? Yes. Nice, Duber. Whoa, I like the thing next to the anchor, the syringe. Pretty nice.
You know, I can remove really great.
Huh?
I can remove people. I'm an op, so.
You're modded, not op, but thanks. Yeah, thanks, Duber, for the Skype, bud. Appreciate it, douchebag. Just kidding. It actually probably is, because I'll actually look at that later. I didn't know what chivalry is. Yeah, I've heard of it, though, I think. I feel like I have. Green Bay versus the Birds. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it must be a good game because he's real excited to get back to it. I thought that people in St. Louis had given up on football altogether, so. Maybe he's not from St. Louis. Probably. Football, I like the Rams anyway. I'm suck. Alright, now the notification will go away, Duber. First time running away from cops. Oh, I'm sorry. Atreyu. I got it. I will, Duber. Maybe we'll play it together for a stream one night. It's fun. Anyway. Running away from cops or what? Running away from home. I never really ran away from home. Really. I mean, not really. I mean, when I was really little, I ran away from home. One time I ran away to the park naked. Yeah, while my dad was watching me. I literally ran away naked to the park because I just loved the park so much. What a great thing for a kid to do. Hi, person speaking Spanish or something. Cops. Sorry, I'm so sorry, the Fairy. Okay, so there was actually the cops brought me home. Okay, I ran away from the cops once in my lifetime, and it was actually playing Ding Dong Ditch. Okay, so me and the friend I told you about in high school, who was like my best friend for almost all of like school altogether, we got in this phase when we had our license, and we met those 2 girls I was telling you about, and a few other girls in the town over. We would go and play Ding Dong Ditch. Okay, and on this one fateful night, we picked up the blonde one to go Ding Dong Ditch the brunette one, and she told us that her father would actually shoot us if he caught us doing it. So, being the smart teenage boys we were, we took that as a challenge, and we went to his house, or her house, and I I was the brave one. My friend was driving. The girl came along with us, and she was in the passenger seat. And all I had to do was ring the doorbell, run out, and dive in the car. But I don't know. I guess my friend got nervous. So I ring the bell. I came around to the car. My friend decided to just go ahead and get a rolling start so we could be going. This is not... The cops are involved, but okay. So I'm running and on a gravel driveway, and I go to jump in the car, but I fall, and so I'm sliding on gravel under a moving car. And I just barely pull myself into the car before I die. That was an exciting story. But basically at the end of the night, we go to a different friend of the blonde girls, and we go knock ditch them because she didn't have a doorbell. And it went okay, but she told us that they would call the cops, not get a shotgun. And sure enough, we did it, and they called the cops, and we got away, basically. So that's the best I got for that one. Yeah, I tried my hardest. And one time I was speeding, and I got caught, so I just pulled off at the next ramp and watched the cop go zooming by, and then got back on the interstate. Can you make Nightbot shut up, Narwhal? I can. But if you just follow its rules, then I won't have to. The rules in Nightbot are to keep the stream family friendly, just like it's been all night. Alright. Pretty much. Yeah. Good stories. Good stories. Oh, that's been an interesting night, hasn't it? All kinds of weird things. I should have kept the mic on while I was talking to that guy. I don't know why I muted it. That was kind of silly. Could have been entertainment. You guys could have heard me in real life. Yeah. Oh, while everyone's here, yeah, Jim, I hear you, but it's just a way of life, alright? That's just a standard in streams, Nightbot is. You guys are just now, if you've only really watched YouTube streams, you may not be aware of it, but Nightbot's basically a staple in streams, so it's just something you'll learn to live with. Did I ever deal with a hacker? Yes, actually. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be the worst story ever. What's happening? So basically, okay, this goes back to those two girls. Everything is about those two girls, basically. All right, everything exciting in my childhood basically happened in my sophomore and junior year of high school. So sorry. I need to not die. Oh, let me put some stuff away. Yeah, that looks good. Whatever. What's it talking about? Dealing with hacker. So the brunette girl, I was finally getting to where I was able to go out with her. My days of hard work that included being a cheater paid off, and so there's this one kid. He was kind of going at the church, but he was only there to sniff up on the girl that I was also sniffing up on, and but I'd been there before, so you know it's justifiable. But it's weird because I was at like a Christian church and he was Catholic, so it didn't even make sense. Anyway, so he wanted her, but he was like a little scrawny guy, and at the time I was buff, so I don't know what he was thinking. And he was a little scrawny short guy, and basically he was upset that I got her, and quote unquote from a friend, he said these exact words: "It was my turn." Like, who says that? You know what? I want to go two at a time. What am I doing? And so he had been working on recreating. I don't remember if it was. Oh, it was Zelda 1, because he was going to go to school for programming, so he decided to make his own challenge, recreate the original Zelda game. And I had told him that I would play test it for him a little bit, because you know, I had played lots of Zeldas in my life and I was a gamer and stuff. And so he sent it to me, and I had a couple copies of it before, but he sent it to me loaded with a freaking Trojan virus, and it freaking broke the whole computer, my mom's computer at the church. And so that's my experience. It wasn't really a hacker, but it was well, I guess it falls under the same category, sort of, but not really in a much more real sense. So yeah, basically I got like vengeance hacked by a little scrawny, bird-chested, weak little guy. He was older than me too. He was like a senior in high school when I was sophomore. So it's making people hate everything. Well, I'm sorry, Frey. It's just, it can basically be Nightbot enforcing the rules, or I'll have to go find a real mod to enforce the rules. Here's what I can do. I can make Nightbot silent. That's the best I can do for you. Let me do that real quick. But if you guys don't like Nightbot, I'm gonna have to find real mods, and they won't adhere to the same rules as Nightbot will. Let's see. I'll keep that one. I'm just gonna disable that one. Alright, there you go. I fixed it a little bit. Yeah, I silented Nightbot. He'll still make announcements, like the rules one, but that's for, you know, good living in general. That's stuff that you need to see. So, basically what I was saying is if I have a mod, you know, sometimes they'll mute a person for doing something, other times they're just going to ban people, so that's the thing with mods, is mods are usually worse than, you know, auto mods, modding programs. Because mod programs adhere to specific rules. It's harder to control real mods. Although I am always looking for real mods, so... Nobody ever wants to mod my channel. I always have that problem. When I was on Twitch, I would have 20 plus people watching every stream, and people who are regulars, I'd always have several regulars, and nobody would want to moderate. I'm like the only streamer I've ever met who has a problem finding moderators, because basically my rule on stream was, if you're my moderator, you can't play in-game with me, and they would literally say, then I don't want to, they'd be like, I want to be mod, and so I'd ask them some questions. I'd say, okay, my rules for moderators, and one of the rules is, while you're moderating, you can't play with me. And they'd say, nope, don't want to do it anymore. Well, you should be able to do emoticons, Frey. Jim, I am willing to let you mod, but in order for you to be a moderator, I'll need you to inbox me on YouTube. Or, if you don't know how to inbox somebody on YouTube, you can comment on a video. And tell me you watched the stream and you're interested in moderating, and we'll talk about it. We will discuss it. So, I'm always looking for mods, because with mods I can do lots of other things besides muting people for breaking the rules. Guys, we may actually finish this whole. What a great project for the day. Alright? Don't worry. It won't get it more interesting. Yay. It could get more interesting if we finish the hole, but I don't know if we're going to finish the hole tonight. No, we're definitely going to finish digging out the whole place. But the fine touches, I don't know about that. You would be down for mod, Duber? Well, Duber, I've known you for a while, so you would definitely be in good place and get it. Duber, you just Skype me and tell me you'd be willing. Because I would be definitely okay with that. I only have a few mods. The only mods I have right now is like Tactic and Matt, who's technically like my channel partner, or he was. It's not so much anymore. But Jessica, you're technically you're a channel moderator. But they're like mods that they're people that I more or less know. I don't really know them in real life, but I basically, for all intents and purposes, I know them in real life. My girlfriend I do know in real life, of course. I guess I don't have to. Actually, she's my girlfriend on what's the game called? Second Life. I trade you your question. Did a teacher ever flirt with you? Go in detail, please. He said, did a teacher ever flirt with you? Wait. Go in detail, please. Just like that. That's how I said it, too. Thanks, the Maroon Wall. Yes. Did a teacher ever flirt with you? Go in detail. I did have a teacher flirt with me, actually. So we can talk about it if you want, but wait, I've had a teacher flirt with me in college, haven't I?
Huh?
I've kind of had teachers flirt with me in college, haven't I?
What teachers flirted with you in college? Come on, let's hear
The
it.
micro one?
Oh my gosh, I hate you.
That was more or less, that's pretty much flirting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she like leaned over and
What?
no. She presented her bosom. Bosom?
You can use her.
No. She did present her bosom, didn't she? You did?
She wore lower and lower cut shirts the longer we were there.
Alright, guys. I actually have them from not just... The one I have in mind is from college. So, and no, it does not end with me boning her. So don't get your hopes up. I'm a class 8 guy ever since high school. Disclaimer, ever since high school. Okay, we can talk about that if you want. But I don't know if you were I did in high school and stuff. I may have thought teachers were flirting with me at times, whether or not it's true or not. Who knows? So we can discuss that if you would like. No story, gone sexual. I mean, every teacher flirting with you story will pretty much go sexual. I had a male teacher flirt with me kind of in high school. So that's pretty interesting. But it's weird to talk about teachers flirting with you. Even the one in college kind of. The whole reason I went down there was to make a shovel. Alright, I'll think about it. I'll consider the teacher one while I move on to another story. Thanks for subscribing, the Maroon Wallers. I think I said that. When were you really set up? Oh, when were you really upset? I was really upset when my parents made me move. That was the most upsetting time of my life. Because where I lived at the time, I had friends and stuff like that, but I was never really, like, popular is not, I was never, like, enjoyed hanging out with people in the area. I don't know, I was kind of a loner. Like, I had my couple of friends, and I had friends that I like to talk to at school, but only a couple I really hung out with ever. And for the, let's just take all the diamonds. And for the most part, I just didn't really like people, and that's kind of how I've returned to. That's the way I've returned. But anyway, okay, crap. So the reason I was really upset was I finally got to the point where I kind of actually enjoyed hanging out with like everybody, and I was getting along with lots of people, and the whole girlfriend thing, stuff like that. So I was really mad. I'm still mad about it at times. And what made it worse, as I sort of alluded to earlier, was my parents made me move in secret. And my dad's whole reason for making me move before school year ended was I needed to get there so I could work out with my football team. And the thing is that the day before I moved, I got in the car wreck and I broke my foot, which meant I wasn't able to go to any football, lifting, or practice until literally the end of the school year. And that made it worse. and I still think my parents are idiots. And what's funny is, my parents were telling a story, or were telling me about how an uncle of mine on my dad's side, how and he's in the Air Force, so he had a good reason for it. His son was in his junior year, like he was starting junior year, and they made him move. And my mom literally said to me, quote unquote, "What kind of parent would do that to their kid?" And me and my little sister were talking to her at the time, and we both just looked at her and we're like, "You are literally an idiot." You sub to 1,000 people, and you so far are the best of all. Oh, thanks, Jim. I'm sorry I missed you saying that. I was talking and getting mad, so it still makes me mad now because it was really stupid. And I don't know. As a kid and growing up, I've always been really good at getting over stuff, but I don't think I'll get over that one because it was retarded. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Let's go with the college one, please, and make it long. Get it? If I want to hear a long story, go in detail, bro. Okay. Alright, here we go. Atreyu. Okay, so what was this? My third year in college. Okay, I'm in pharmacy school. Pharmacy school is 6 years long, so third year doesn't mean I'm almost done. Not even halfway. Now I'm in my fourth year. First semester of third year, I had a class called microbiology. And I won't use the real name of the teacher, just because you could actually probably trace that. Yeah, you could find her. So let's just call her Professor Mark, just to make it extra awkward. Mark.
M. Professor M.
Professor M makes it less awkward. That's like M from 007. It's really awkward. Anyway. Alright, actually, here we go. It's already a good story. I haven't even started. Yeah. So basically, I started this year, and it was microbiology, which is a class where you learn about basically bacteria, and that's pretty much it. And since I'm in pharmacy school, a lot of it emphasizes on treating, fighting bacteria. And so, one thing I rely on to do well in school, I always have, is my ability to schmooze teachers. Basically, my whole life, I've gotten better grades than I should because I am very good at appealing to the teachers. Like, I don't know. I'm nice when I need to be. I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm very flattering when I need to be. And that probably makes me seem like a douchebag again. But hey, if you got it, why not use it, right? So there's a teacher, okay, and she started off the year not being that bad, and she would constantly make underhanded, not necessarily sexual to start with, and she was never like exceedingly sexual, but it got worse as the years went on. And unfortunately, this was like the hardest class I had this was the worst class I did in all of college to date, I think. Well, technically, but my grade, well, you'll understand. So, it was the hardest class I'd had. I couldn't figure out how to study for it, and I was doing really bad in it. And so this teacher had taken a liking to me, and I also had her in lab. You had a lab, and so she was the lecture teacher, but then in lab you could have any number of teachers. But I had her for my lab instructor, and so I would actually sit and talk to her, and she would tell me about this restaurant called Le Bon Boucher's. It's a French restaurant, and she'd always tell me like she wants to take me there and stuff like that, weird stuff like that. I'll never forget one day in class she was talking to us about like funguses, or I don't know, stuff that develops in moist areas of the body, and she was telling a story about her grandma or aunt or something who had very large breasts, and she would have to put antifungal cream under her breast because this is what you gotta do sometimes. It's just what happens, alright? Medicine. And during the story, she was at one point saying, she literally says, "Fortunately, mine aren't that big," and I swear to God, she looks at me the whole time. And anyway, so in lab and stuff like that, she would talk to me all the time. More than anybody, right, Jessica? Oh, yeah. She'd like be there the whole time. And in class, she would wear like she'd wear like she wasn't a small lady. She wasn't like gargantuan or anything, but she was obese in terms of BMI. But that doesn't mean much really. But she would wear like obscenely tight clothes, not even really low cut. Occasionally she wore a low cut, right?
Yeah.
But like her clothes got tighter, right?
Yes.
And she would come over and she'd like bend over in front of me and talk to me. Which actually brings me to another story, but we'll talk about that later. And so it was really awkward. And so the pinnacle of it all was, basically there was an exam, the third exam in the class. It was basically at this point where if I didn't do like a C plus or higher on the exam, I was gonna be in a real bad spot to where like there was almost no chance of me making it. And I got a B on the class, and the only reason I did was because I sat behind a really smart girl, and I knew how to like read the Scantron right, and like literally I looked at her Scantron and memorized literally. Okay, so one side of the Scantron has 50 answers, the other side has another. Wait, was it 25 or 50 and 50? 50-50. And literally I remembered 20 answers at once, wrote them down, and then just moved on with life. And I got a B on it. And literally like all of those questions were right on the Scantron I got back, and like the rest of them were like so many of the other ones were wrong. And it was the most awkward thing ever when she came over to me, picked me out in class, walked over to me to celebrate with me getting a good grade.
She brought our class La Bamba shake.
Okay. Okay.
No other class had La Bamba shake.
Of all the classes in the world, okay, what the deuce? Do any of you have brown on? No, you don't. You douchebags. Why are there two villagers? They always come in twos. Of all the classes, she had like 3 or 4 labs, and I mean, every student was technically her since she taught the lecture. Oh, I need you.
She taught 3 or 4 labs, I think.
Yeah, she taught 3 or 4 labs. Jessica's saying, and she taught the whole class, and only our class got a chocolate cake brought to you by her. I need this zombie. She brought the chocolate cake in supposedly for all of us, and at the end of it, she came to me, and I guess she hadn't seen me eat any of it, and actually I didn't really eat any of it. I ate a little bit of the chocolate that was left in the pan, and she said, "Caleb, did you get some? I brought it mostly for you, I brought it special thinking of you." And I was like, "What? You brought it for everyone, didn't you? Huh? Did you?" No, zombie, please. 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 You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, you did it. So yeah, that's basically that story. But basically in the end, literally, okay, so I calculate my grades myself on like spreadsheets and stuff. And in that class, I probably should have got a D plus, maybe a C minus, and
I beat you in that class.
I got didn't I end up?
I got a C plus and you got a B minus.
Yeah, yes.
Biggest load of B.
She literally, Jessica should have had a way better grade than me, and I knew that I failed that class. I ended up with a B in that class, and there's no earthly way. Jesus could have came down right then, and I wouldn't have gotten a B. But Professor M wanted me to get one. So, hi, Ips Crazy, yay. Great name.
I bet she would have given you an A if you at least had like a C, so that way you could have been a tutor and she could have just...
Jim Kirby, I went to a middle school in a town near Springfield, Illinois. It's as specific as I'll be.
That was more specific than that.
Huh?
That was more specific than that.
You think? Too specific? Wait, what potion do I want? Crap, go away. Yo. Dang it. I really need you to chill, zombie. Honestly. Oh god. Is it weakness? Is potion of weakness what I want? Potion of weakness is what I want, right guys? I have golden apples over where I need them. Okay. The cat is bad? What's cat? What do you mean? I have 3 you can choose. 1, did you ever get shot, stabbed, or jumped? No. To ever get shot, stabbed, or depends on what you mean by it. Okay, anyway.
Did anyone ever snitch on you or you?
Yeah, that one. Did you ever get drugged by someone? I'd never get drugged by anybody, but I did get snitched by somebody. But it's not really a great story. It is a good story, but it's a long story. Okay, basically. Okay, so I got in. Okay, all right. Here we go. Getting snitched on. Okay, so my best friend that I told you about. My best friend, we're good friends, but in junior high, this was 6th grade actually. I guess it's kind of junior high. We both went through phases of doing things we shouldn't have done, and trying to encourage each other to stop doing things like that, right? You know, kid stuff. Nothing really bad, but just stuff you do because you can, and that's why. Come here, you dang fool! Oh, come on, get in here. Let me get a zombie in first. Okay. And so, one day, it's the same friend that hooked me up with that dumb girlfriend, and I told you he was kind of a bad friend that I shouldn't have been friends with in the first place. He's another person involved in this story. Is it potion of weakness? It's potion of weakness, right? Yeah. You sit still. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Let's just chill here. We're not gonna work on this right now. We'll work on it later. Will you stop? Stop. Okay. Let's put some stuff away while we talk. Wait for him to convert. So I was in computers class, and a friend bet me that I could not get through the school's firewall, and I bet him that he was wrong. And in order to get through the firewall, I looked up pornographic websites, and I won. And I didn't get caught until one random girl in class decided to go tell the teacher, and the teacher came over and looked at my history, and that was basically that. And I got sort of in trouble. I got sent to the principal's office. It was actually weird because I was like in class the whole day. I had like 3 more classes, and I was like, I got away with it. It's gonna be okay. And then like at the end of the last class, I got called to the principal's office. Worst way you could do it. And oh crap. And basically, I got called to the principal's office. And she basically told me that actually in 6th grade you don't get in trouble for that. You would get in 7th grade you would lose your computer privileges for like the rest of the year, and in high school you would get suspended. But in 6th grade you didn't get in trouble for it. You got a office referral, which is basically if it happened again I would get in trouble. But it was basically a write-up saying that you went to the office. And she asked me. She says, "Now I need you to. Your parents need to know about this." And she's like, "Now, can I trust you to tell your parents, or should I call them and let them know?" And me being the smart kid I am, I of course said, "I'll tell my parents. Don't worry about that." Like, ain't no way I'm gonna let you tell my parents. And I was getting away with it for days. Okay, and this happened on like a Friday, so the whole weekend went by, and I was getting away with it. And I don't know, I didn't want to go back and look at my classmates because I felt weird about it. So I stayed home sick for like 2 days. And then Wednesday came, and I stayed home sick from school again. And my best friend was there. And I guess we had Bible study, and he decided to tell my mom what I did. And I didn't want to tell her. And so she told me, and we had to go talk to the school, and they told her what happened. And she was very upset. I came home and she's like, "Go to your room." I was in my room literally for like 3 or 4 hours waiting for Dad to come home. So I see Dad walk in the door, and in like 10 minutes Mom comes in and tells me to come to dinner, and I never hear about it again. So basically the conclusion I drew is that my dad came home and said, "And why is he in his room?" It's crazy. Do you not like stories? Stories involve words. Tell me a story. Just Atreyu, that was a story. That was a pretty good story, I think.
You're so proud of that story. You told that story so many times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good parenting decision. All right. But and the sad part is they all thought it was so that I did it so I could look at boobies, and all I did the only reason I did it was so I could prove to a friend that I could hack it. But well, at the time I would have said so I could hack the school's firewall. But what I really meant is I could get past the school's firewall. I never took the time to explain that to them because it was too awkward. So, yeah. Oh, I got hit too. I got beat when I was a kid, and it was no big deal. I'll do it to my kids too. Because despite my stories, I was a pretty well-behaved kid. Alright, gosh dang it.
No, your parents just didn't know.
No, my parents knew most of my stuff. I did very few things compared to most other kids. Alright, jeez.
I did less than you.
Well,
I got in trouble more.
no, I got beat raw, but you know, I have no problem with disciplining your children. Yeah, but I didn't get any trouble for that. I thought I was gonna get. I was in 6th grade, and I think by that point I was sort of beyond getting whooped. But I feel like it was kind of the kind of situation where I thought I was in enough trouble that maybe I would get whooped, and I was very concerned. You donated? Oh, I'm so excited, but I can't see it. God dang it. Did you ever get caught selling? What do you mean get caught selling? Selling what? Selling sex? Yes. To all the ladies who wanted me. Actually, what I would do is just sit in clothes and women would pay to come see me. Yeah, Duber, donating $1. What a boss. I'll have to add that to you. I don't know, it's hard to keep track of it on freaking YouTube. I need to get a donator alert on YouTube somehow. I'll set that up. I'll figure out something for that. I promise. Did I ever get caught selling? Hear me roar. Onik? Were you trying to oink? Because Onik is not how oink is spelled. Guys, this has been such an exciting stream. All we've done is hit stone, and I felt entertained. I hope you felt entertained.
I hope so, if there's people watching.
Yeah. I almost think the most entertaining part was the guy coming to the door and me threatening to kill him, so. Selling sex, yes. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Jim Kirby, in my description there is a link to my PayPal, and you can donate there if you would like. You will get your name put into the chat. And maybe when I do my 500 subscribers special, I'll shout out my donators. Who knows? Which is coming up. Coming up pretty soon.
What is with Franklin and hair ties?
Thank you, Duber. Thank you. Yeah, my cat really likes hair. I have 2 cats, okay? Felix and Franklin. You can check them out on my Instagram. Molecular, without an R, Narwhal. Wait, is that my Twitter? No, that's my Instagram. Isn't it? It's hard because one of the websites didn't have enough characters for my full name.
No, it's your full name.
Okay. Twitter, my name is Molecular Narwhal, but I think you can search Molecular Narwhal and find it. And on Instagram, my name is Molecular Narwhal. I have pictures of my cats, Felix and Franklin. They both have weird obsession. Felix is obsessed with hair, and he likes to eat hair. Franklin likes hair ties, and he likes to eat hair ties.
I guess whose hair and hair ties they like to eat.
And so he likes to eat Jessica's hair and her hair ties. But Felix eats my hair when it's wet. That's about it, though. Yes, Duber, have you really been here since 50 subs? Are you that old to the channel? I know you've been here since 50 followers on Twitch, but I've had 50 subs on YouTube for a long time. Maybe a couple hundred. I don't know, maybe you were though. Once time I died and then I was wasted. That was a story based on GTA 5. What a great story. It moved me. I laughed, I cried, it moved me, Bob. You know where that's from? No? Anybody know what that quote was from? No. Uh oh, Duper better move up the thing. Wait, I gotta update that now before I forget. Let's go. Beta night, but YouTube needs to make the panel better so I can like post who my top donators are. Let's see, top donators. Duber just went up to $6, baby. Baby. Yeah, I applaud Duber. Duber Duber Doo. Alright. Huh? Yeah, I don't know either, Duber, but you have been around for a long time, so. What happened to Robert Lopez? Did I ever send nudes to the wrong person? No, because I did not send nudes, so. I mean, I sent other people's nudes to the wrong person. No, not really. Huh? When? When did I send nudes? Hey, watch your mouth, girl. I did not. Bad influence on the children. I did not send nudes to my girlfriend. Don't listen to her. Almost a year and a bit. Yeah, I've had 50 subs for long. But yeah, you're probably about a couple hundred subs. Hi. Did I ever get stalked by somebody? Yes. Guys, I'm just a sexy beast, and so people really want to be around me in general, to be honest. I'm not even joking or being a little bit like facetious, sarcastic, or any of those complicated words. Let's go put this beacon in the middle of the floor over here. Oh, I have to dig a hole to do this. Gosh dang it. No, I don't. I'm gonna go put it right here. What are you meaning about?
Did you tell your story about being stalked?
Oh wait, okay, so I gotta tell a story about who should I tell it about? Who stalked me that I should talk about?
So many people stalk you.
I've been stalked by a few people in my lifetime. I don't know what it is, why these things happen to me, to be honest. I can't, oh, that's not an unbreaking pickaxe, wow. Oh. Okay, well, I don't want to break the silk touch pickaxe. Even though I'm most using it. I mean, I've been stalked by a lot of people, so do you want to be a guy or a girl? Because both of those have happened. I think I...
Look at the chat.
What?
I'm a sexy beast, molecular marijuana.
Well, gosh, guys. I don't know what to tell you, darn it. I don't... Okay. We're done. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm back. I did leave. Forgot to grab a piece of iron. Okay, someone stole my Visa money. All that is left is 9 cents in my Visa, and I will kill the robber. I'll kill the robber again when you find him. Guys, I'm about to put a diamond in this beacon because I'm too lazy to go down to my storage and get a freaking iron ingot. I'm legit. Level infinity. It's story time because I'm doing something that's kind of boring, and usually when I do things that are boring, I share stories, and that is the explanation. were you ever homeless or ever get robbed by someone? No, Atreyu, I would never be homeless, and if I was ever homeless, I would not be homeless for long because I'm smarter than the average bear. So, there's one key. If you're homeless, there's one key to no longer being homeless. Get a job. And you're going to say, it's not that simple though, Caleb. Get a job. Promise.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
One more time. People in the back row.
Get a job!
I wonder how that sounded. Listen to that.
I heard the intensity with that one. It was good.
By close mic'd. Could be bad. Yeah, so that's basically my advice to you. If you don't want to be homeless, go get a job. You don't have to work at a real place to get paid. Like, literally. I mean, there's plenty of other homeless people paying money for blowjobs, so...
Caleb for president. 2K.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Rest in peace, my ears.
Oh, was it loud? Atreyu, don't you, yeah. Was that loud? How loud was that? I just close mic'd. I guess I should put my pop filter back on so I can close mic without literally eating my mic. Rip my good job. That hurt my mother finger like an You guys like my tear down? That probably hurt your ears too.
Yeah, you're gonna lose everybody because of that, Caleb.
Frey the Great says, I've been blind this whole time. Oh, is that to the homeless thing or to... Yeah, probably.
Of course it was still
A tree, you straight up said, get a job. That hurdled my mother finger licking ears. Oh my god. Did you guys like my pterodactyl voice? All I can donate is 9 cents. So will that help? Because I do want to waste the money unless it is for the channel. Jim, I'll be honest. Generally, I would say any money helps, and anything I get donated goes back to the channel. Like I bought the ATR 2100 off donations. But 9 cents will not help because PayPal will actually take all of it.
The pterodactyl scream killed me.
Because PayPal always takes at least 30 cents. I think I'll actually lose money if you donate that. But I won't actually. It doesn't work like that. But yeah, they always take at least 30 cents. And then 3% after that. Level, you can look in my description for the link to donate. Pterodactyl scream killed me. Good thing I'm in a farm. Oh, fairly great because you're big. Great. Honestly, guys, like it really is at the end of the day. If you don't want to be homeless, just get a job. And I'm not saying that it's always that easy, but I'm saying the typical American homeless person, they're homeless like because they can make money that way. There's a popular corner in St. Louis where like any time of the day you can see 4 or 5 people out begging for money, and on the hour these guys make minimum $10. Okay, listen, where I work, grown butt people make $10 an hour, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. All right, how much is that?
80 times 5. That's 80 times 5. That's $400.
They make about $400 a week after taxes. It's about $350 a week, guys. They live off of that. Okay, these homeless people, on a bad hour, they make $10 an hour. But most people who give them money, you don't usually give a beggar money unless you're going to give them a 5 or bigger. I mean, I don't think, and you never give them just $1, you know. And lots of people give them 20s. Like, you have no clue. And occasionally somebody's going to come by and give you 100. You know, it happens. You know, because they're going to be a sad sack, and they got the money, so why not? And they say, I'll give you 100, or they'll give you 50, or they'll give you 20, whatever. But at the street, every 5 minutes or so, not even, it's like every 2 minutes, really. Something like 5 minutes. Let's just say 5 minutes for the sake of math. The light goes red, and a line of what builds up to be 30 to 40 cars will be sitting there. And every time they stop, at least one person gives them money. So if that's every 5 minutes, That's 20 times an hour. If they get at least $5, they're making, wait, $400 in that hour? 5 times 20? They're making four.
No. 5 times 20, that's $100.
I'm stupid. Hang on.
5 times 20
Yeah, you're right.
is 10.
Yeah.
Add those
I'm retarded. They make freaking $100 an hour, y'all. I won't make that much as a pharmacist. I put lots of thought into this. Basically, they make a lot of money, and they actually do. Actually, there's a popular post right now about a dude who ran into 2 homeless guys, and he offered them a job, and they said no. It's actually a common thing, though. And you can make a lot of money doing it, so I'm gonna do it probably next week. Grown butt people. Yeah, I don't know. Did I say that?
Yes,
Okay.
you always.
That is a common phrase of mine. What mod I have? Level, I don't have any mod. I just have vanilla.
Do you have a...
Oh.
What's the term? Do you
What?
have faithful?
No, I'm using the vanilla texture pack. Because vanilla. Right? The series I want to keep exceedingly vanilla. Hi, Anna. Or Bonnie. Your name says Bonnie, but you say your name is Hannah. I don't know who to believe. I have heartburn really bad, guys.
You need tongue chocolate?
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be amazing. Maybe Zantac, too. Do you know where that's at?
Yeah, I know what the Zantac is. Would you rather have the Zantac?
No, I'd like to have both. And then, do we have milk?
Yeah.
Because I need that. It's that bad. Alright. We've made progress, guys. Grias? Yeah. That's what you are. You're Grias. Sad part is now that I did this on stream, I'm probably going to end up doing more exciting things off stream. No, there's a lot more. Huh? Yeah. Yes. There's more boring things I can do off stream. Trust me. With a build, I'm doing a very large project. There's always boring stuff I can do off camera. This is there's a lot of things I could have done today. This was the least boring thing I could think of. Sorry, butt text? What are you talking about, Fred? I'm on my mom's account. My name is Hannah, though. Oh, that's okay. Welcome, Hannah. Nice of you to join us. Thank you, honey. Everybody say thank you to my girlfriend, Jessica, because she's amazing. Did you ever meet a fan, or did you pepper spray or jump someone have a disease? What? I never met a fan, but, I mean, one time I went to a store and I bought a fan.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I don't have fans, so no. Did you pepper spray or jump someone? Have a disease? What? I've never pepper sprayed someone. I've only jumped somebody at football practice.
And me.
But I have met with people who have diseases. Specifically every disease you could ever think of. Level, I'm mining out.
Someone with rice?
I'm putting horses in here. Really big area. I'm actually starting to think maybe it might be too big. But I didn't meet somebody with rice, I don't think. Well, I probably did, actually. I'm going to eat these Tums. I'm going to mute my mic. No. Hannah, I never did get in a go-kart crash.
Did you turn your mic back on?
Yes.
That would have been funny if you went for 30 minutes without your mic on.
Why did, I was making fun of you. You're not supposed to laugh during it.
Well, you sounded stupid when you were pretending to be me, so.
Yeah, I've actually bought a couple fans in my life. Hannah, I've never gotten road rash on a go-kart. Ah, milk makes the bones strong. Anyway, but that one friend I was telling you about so many times today, his grandpa had go-karts. We used to ride them.
Am I ever gonna meet this friend?
No, he's a douchebag. He's a douchebag now. He's a douchebag. No, we. Okay, yeah, me too. Anyway, so his grandpa had go-karts, right? And it's not an exciting story. Basically, we would ride him around, and he had a gravel driveway. And one time we were riding around, and he legit blew up all 4 tires at the same time riding on the gravel. And that's pretty much that story. Nothing happened because all 4 tires blew out, so he just sort of stopped. So, why'd you click on this video level? Oh yeah, because we're making a horse room, but we're really far from. Dun dun dun. Come at me, bro. You what, mate? You what, mate? You what? Uh-oh. Let's get out of here.
That did not sound like it went off.
You what? You what? You what? 5-minute packs. Yeah, you're dead. I know wherever you're at, you're dead probably. But I know as soon as I turn my back, you're gonna gang up on me. What, is he gonna bring other guys? I don't know. Shut up. JK, it's alright. You're dead. Oh, he chose the wrong guy to pick on. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I missed some stuff. The most famous person on YouTube is PewDiePie, yeah. The most famous person ever? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'd probably say like, I don't know. Good story.
Website, it is
Weenie butt? Did I say what? You what, me? What, Atreyu? That you ever meet? Emo phase? I never had an emo phase, to be honest.
According to 2 websites, it's Jesus.
Jesus is the most popular person of all time. Nice. That would make sense though, because every Abrahamic religion would, except Jews, would have something to do with Jesus.
Jews have something to do with Jesus.
Mm-mm.
They just believe that he was the teacher.
No, some believe that. Ugh. Thanks for subbing, Hannah. Appreciate it. Story of your life, eating all day? Carrots? Yeah, well, joke's on you because pigs don't like carrots, so. Well, they eat anything, really, but.
I hiccup so much.
Dooba-dooba-doo! Yeah. Favorite quote? I did, for a while I had people, when I was on Twitch, I had people like tracking my best quotes. We gotta get that going again. He was the teacher? Mm-hmm.
Where's one of the quotes? Where'd it go?
What?
The most recent one that was
There's a lot.
I said the most recent.
I don't know. It's in the chat.
And
Most of them Duber's been quoting. What do you guys think I should do for my 500 subscribers special? Right now I'm planning to do a Minecraft giveaway. What do you guys think about that? The only reason I'm hesitant to do that is because it seems like a real YouTube douchebag move to do game giveaways. It's just a way to me, I've always seen people who do that as they're just getting subscribers that more than likely won't watch their channel again. But the only way for me to feel good about doing it is if I do require them to sub first. Basically, that's the only way for me to make sure that some random guy doesn't get it. You know, so I want to do it because I know there's people who don't have Minecraft and I want them to have it. But at the same time, I don't want to look like a douchebag. Have either of you known of AFMU? No. If I were to donate that much dollars, hang on, let's count this. 1,000, million, billion, trillion, quintillion. Nope, that's all I got. Sextillion? I think that's 1 sextillion.
Septillion? Octillion?
Wait. Billion, trillion, quatillion. It's 1 septillion. Nailed it. If I were to donate $1 septillion, what would you do? Really? Would you quit? What would you do? Atreyu, if you were to donate to me $1 septillion, the whole world economy would just implode, and the world as we know it would disappear. So I would not do anything with the money because there would be nothing to use it on. Good question.
Okay, what if you were doing a lot of money?
Well, he didn't ask that, darn it. If you donated, I don't know, if you donated a lot of money, I would basically put it back into the channel. That's all I would do. If you donated like $1 million more than I could ever put back into the channel, I'd give it to somebody else who needs it. So, no. I'd invest some of it, spend some on the channel. I wouldn't quit my job. I wouldn't quit YouTube or anything like that. But I would give most of it to other people, probably. I'll make a good amount of money in my career, so. Not that I don't. That's a long way away, so, but. Not that I don't need money, but I don't need that much money. Make a party in Minecraft and invite all your friends, even fans. I could do that, Frey. I could do that for sure. Lots of my friends I've had on Minecraft and YouTube don't really do stuff anymore. I guess I could try to get a hold of them, see if they wanted to do something though. Bonnie, that's just what that's just what Nightbot does. I'll turn down the frequency of it later. Level Infinity, what kind of Let's Play would you like me to start? I'm always open to starting new stuff, but I have to have, usually requests help me have motivation to do it. Otherwise, I just want to stream. But I have done lots of Let's Plays. Cough, cough. I do not have Minecraft Pocket Edition. If you have the power between super speed or super strength, but you don't know how fast you go and you don't know how strong you are, then super strength, yeah. 'Cause I could go without being fast either way. You have a headache level? I'm sorry, that's probably from me. I get headaches from myself a lot too, so I can say I blame you. My parents used to call me the migraine. Thanks. Maybe. I did used to get migraines when I was little. I don't really anymore. There's scientific reasons. Alright, but we're not going to talk about them. Because nobody cares. Have you thought about setting up a Patreon? I do not know what that is. So no. But Duber, if it's a good idea, I will. It's like another. I think I've heard. It's like another PayPal, isn't it? Wait. Weenie butt out loud. That's a dare. What do you mean weenie butt out loud? Okay. Okay. I tell you a reason why you want Nether. Why don't I want Nether, Atreyu? Oh, why I want neither. Okay. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't really care about spam in the way you're thinking of it. Server Let's Play. Start a new level. What kind of server? Like a vanilla server? Actually, I had plans to do something like that. Maybe I should get back on. Man, we were doing so good on that too. I can't tell you what the plan was just because it's actually, and this sounds weird, but it's such a good plan and such a good idea, and I've never seen anybody else do it. And so I don't want to have the idea out there. Because one day I'm going to do it, and I don't want somebody else to have done it before them. It's already been leaked to too many people. Patreon is a crowdfunding platform popular with YouTube content creators, musicians, and web comic artists. It allows artists to obtain funding from their fans or patrons on a recurring basis. That'd be pretty cool. But, dude, I don't know. I feel weird asking for money. Although it would help because lots of times I can't stream, or I have to stop streaming as much because I need to work more because I'm in college, and basically sometimes I need to live. So yes. It sounds sad, but it's not that sad, but it's just life. You know? I'm in real life right now. Not that you guys aren't. Just saying. My life is just more real because I know about my life. I don't know about yours. Say weenie. Okay, here we go. Weenie butt. What do I get? Let me be free. You can be free. Oh, Hannah, is he? I forgot I made him silent, so he's probably quietly doing things to you. One you'd be so strong, everything you touch will be damaged. You won't know your own strength. Mr. Carter, sometimes you need to live. Thank you, Mr. Carter. You're absolutely right. Thank you. I've never thought of it like that. No. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it, Duver. I'll look into it. Because if I got any amount of money from doing this, it'd let me put stuff into the channel. And the thing is, to do anything cool on the channel, I basically have to work a lot. You know, to have a surplus of money so I can buy things. Like my mic, like $20 of it came from donations, but it was like $70, which isn't a lot of money, but at the end of the day, that's money taken away from surviving. So I have to work extra. Like I bought the Elgato. I had to work more before I bought that. Stuff like that. Big butts. Big butts, tweets, bugs, big butts. Hannah, I don't think that's bannable. Speed, you won't be able to think where you go, and you'll hit a wall or something, and you'll be going so fast, your face will start to disintegrate. That's a good point, Atreya. I've always thought that about. That is a loophole in super speed. If you go too fast, you'll die. Or if you hit anything, you'll die. Like, if a grain of sand hits you, you'll die. So, at a certain speed, if you get hit by a particle, you're dead. Which is basically my way of saying you died. No matter what. You're dead. You're dead. Sorry. Big butts, poop. Gotta go. Alright, see ya, Jim. Good sentence, Anna. Go away. Die. You're dead. Oh, I'm getting tired from all this digging. We're almost done, though. Well, we're kind of... I don't know. It's complicated, guys. There's more digging to come, though. This isn't all the digging, unfortunately. Sex in Minecraft. That was in the 90-12 when Pebble drink Dr. Pepper. Okay. You're confusing me a lot. Frey the Great. You know, Frey, I like the Frey. If that's something you're aware of. One of my favorites. Cat's currently thrown up on Jessica's backpack, I think. Bliminek? I don't know what you mean. Stupid. Wait, Bonnie, its name isn't Night Owl, its name is Nightbot. Or Hannah. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Bonnie. Your name is Bonnie, dang it. Night owl. Boy. Ah! My cat's names are Felix and Franklin. Here, let me just do some. Let's see. Alright, here we go, here we go. Get hype. Here is my kitties. Felix and Franklin. Felix is older by about a month. But they're both pretty young and hip. Little kitty cats. Level, I don't have a PS3. I have an Xbox 360, a Wii U, and Jessica has an Xbox One. That she occasionally lets me borrow. Alright, Anna. Oh, dude, but your cat's name is Felix too? That's really cool. That's really cool. Frey the Great, your name is really Frey? What a cool name. I'm so jealous. I wish that was my name. Get out, stupid owl. Hannah, you seem really upset about Nightbot. I've never seen people so upset about Nightbot. On Twitch, people just accepted it as a way of life. Maybe Nightbot isn't good for YouTube. I don't know. Lots of people who are on, lots of YouTubers just waited and waited for Nightbot to get implemented to YouTube. Because it makes streaming a lot easier. Because I don't have to worry about stuff. Not as much anyway. I guess I'll leave that. Alright, so this is the horse place. It's amazing! Let's just light up some crap. Let's pick this thing up too. Drop all that crap. Cat, can you please chill? Jeez. If I put a diamond in this thing, I'm about to deactivate it. Oh well. Because I've been watching you for the first time and I can tell you are an experienced player. Yes, level, I am a bit experienced. I've been playing Minecraft for a while. Thank you though. Appreciate the kind remarks. Not. It bites. Yeah, mine doesn't really bite. Playfully bites. Either one of them. Alright, let's go put this beacon in the middle. Now that we are set up to do that kind of thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7. Okay, so this is the middle. God dang it. What? How'd you just hurt yourself with your bow? So that's the middle, supposedly. I feel like this is the middle-ish. We'll be working in here a long time, so might as well set this up and make it work where it's at. Alright, why wouldn't we make it work? I don't know what the significance of that statement was. Alright. Think it'll work there? Chance. Don't think so. Afraid not. Afraid not, Leroy. Would you rather have the power to turn in fire like the Human Torch, but even more powerful from No, Atreyu, based on your last question, I would not. You've been playing, I've been playing since beta, but not pre-alpha. No, actually I haven't. I've been playing since 1.5, 1.5 or 1.4. I haven't really been playing that long. Alright, we got that taken care of. I should go get some more ingots to put in the beacon. We're gonna have to call it a day soon though. I'll probably dig the holes and then that will be it. I started uploading a video this morning. It's at 4% level. Did you encode it? Let's see. Make sure you compress your videos before you upload them. You know, it's just I'll do what I've been doing. Let's put stuff in here for now. I'll sort it out later. Hey, villager! You ready to be a farmer? I think you can be a farmer, can't you? Good. We'll work on that next time. As a project for the next day. Thank you, Frey. Appreciate it. You've been using H.264? What do you mean H.264? Hey Hayden, thanks for the compliments. You're watching me from Seattle? That's pretty cool, Hayden. I actually want, well, one of the places I wouldn't mind living after college is Seattle. I would like to, there's many places I would like to, but kind of Seattle's on the top of my list. Seattle's pretty cool. I don't know. I like it cool. I like it rainy. Seattle seems nice. H.264 is an encoding, it's a codec, yeah, but I mean like rendering your videos. So yeah, which is okay. You can use Windows Movie Maker and compress it down to a pretty small size, and still have decent quality. The really good ones, they just let you do more editing. God dang it, running over my headphone cord. I need new headphones. Wireless headphones would be good, but I don't know. Oh, my hand is in pain. I need a keyboard that makes your hand not hurt while playing. I don't know how I'd ever do a 24-hour stream like this. For my 1,000 subscriber special, maybe I'll do a 24-hour stream. I use Adobe Media Encoder. Is that good, Duber? I used to use Sony Vegas, but it doesn't work on my freaking computer anymore. So that's why I no longer do Let's Plays. Not really, but that was my cop-out excuse. Maybe because I don't have time so much. Because I have to work. So hot you would kill about 100,000 galaxies. So hot the cosmos of space, time continuum would burn, which would cause a black hole. Nice. Try it out. Also, I know the luckiest and easiest way to get diamonds. Dig down 54, then left 34. Alright, here we go, Hayden. Let's try it. Wait, what do you mean? I have to look into that, dude. Yeah, that's Adobe. Yeah, I think I'm past 54, man. No, I'm not. But you can't find diamonds at 54. What do you mean, Freya? I'll have another live stream tomorrow. Probably. Yes, I will. I'll definitely have a live stream tomorrow. I do have a schedule. I don't know. It's in my description. You guys can look at it if you would like. But tomorrow's not a scheduled time, but tomorrow's my last night before classes start again, so. Yeah, I mean, I could even see you doing that for sure, Doober. At least for the first part. I don't know. Who was telling me? Live, I think you were telling me, Lively or whatever your name is, that I should do another Let's Play series. But me and my girlfriend have actually been working on a Let's Play series. I told you I wouldn't tell you much about, and I won't still. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but we were working on a world, and it's going to be basically, it would be basically vanilla, but it has a spin on it, and it requires a few plugins, but still has the feel of vanilla. Basically, it'd be really cool. I need to get, I think, 7 other YouTubers involved, but I don't know. I used to collab a lot, but I just don't collab as much now. So I just don't know who I would get involved. So most of those people I haven't done stuff with in years or months at least. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright. You do know how to Minecraft, Duber. Alright, you said down to... What did you say? What you said makes no sense, though. Level, yeah. I mean, I don't have any clue who I would get involved in it, you know. I just don't. Problem is that there would be, it wouldn't just be, when I do stuff right. And so if I did it, there would be like an agreement. So it'd be like one of those situations where you'd have to upload. And if you didn't, basically I'd kick you off. Not to be mean, but basically I'm paying for a server. So if you're going to be on it, you're going to have to, you know, play on it. And the twist on it is going to require people to play, or else it won't work out. So yeah. Down 54 and left. Alright, here we go. Oops. Try you. What chaos. You know how to upload too. Well, good. where was I? Alright. 71 minus 54 is 19. No. Alright, we're going down to 16. Here we go. Alright, then you said what? 30? What? 34 left. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. I do not see anything. Just to give you the benefit of the doubt. Just in case I miscounted. It's looking bad for you, man. I just did it. There you have it. Nothing. Just robbed. Alright. Thanks for that. Yeah, so I mean, I would be open to it, and like literally, I was playing on it, and I wanted to have it going over break, but stuff happened. So it just takes time to work on, and there's always something else I can be doing besides working on that. It's hard to work on getting new stuff set up when you have current stuff to worry about. What the deuce? You know what I need to do? I need to go make a new pickaxe. The first thing you can. Crap. That's too bad, Hannah. Man, instead of yelling at Nightbot the whole time, you could just chat and enjoy the stream like everybody else does. I don't know. Alright. Bubble, let me show you my setup. You can go there to look at it. I use just a some i7 4790 and GTX 970 on a gigabyte motherboard with a SSD, 8 gigabytes RAM. That's pretty much the summary, I think. I should get rid of that so zombies can't come eating. Alright, so I need to go. First of all, I need to mine this stuff really quickly. I shouldn't have put that in there. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take so long. Oh my god. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna grab this and do with that. Green heck. And get some levels so I can go make another pickaxe. Because rather than repairing, because repairing's so expensive now, I have to freaking make new pickaxes. Making our phone lag. That. Well, see, and that's the reason that that Nightbot has the spam stuff, because it makes it harder for other people to watch sometimes and chat. It does slow down the chat connections. All right, let's see. Take those with me. You know, I'm just gonna take a whole block with me. Yeah, I'm gonna take a whole block of diamond with me too. See ya, Frey. Don't be sorry. I'm about to end, Frey, so don't worry about it, buddy. See ya. Thanks for watching, Frey. Alright. Hi, Ellie. Ellie the Penguin. I feel like I knew an Ellie the Penguin one once. Alright. Oh, I have diamonds here too. That's nice. Should use those diamonds. No, wait, I should leave those here. I'm gonna have to go mining soon because I'm gonna start running out of diamonds. I'm using them too quickly now. Probably something to do with me putting them in beacons, but don't blame me. I'm beautiful. Hi, Matt Howe. Holy pepperoni, Bonnie. What'd Bonnie say? Oh, yeah, she called us butts. High level. Yeah. Oh, I need lapis. I got work tomorrow, guys. I can't be on all night. I wish I could. I'm having fun. For just digging. Having fun talking to y'all. In the most gay way possible. God dang it. I keep getting too good at pickaxes. I don't know what to do. Boy. Oh. Oh boy. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a fortune one. We don't have that much mining left anyway. Oh, I'm so bummed out. I've never been so bummed out. All I want is a working pickaxe. I want an efficiency 4 unbreaking 3 pickaxe. That's all. It's so hard. Yes. Does anybody have any idea how to reduce nether lag? My favorite mod in Minecraft. Let's see, Matt. Matt, I would say my favorite mod ever in Minecraft is probably Mo Creatures. But a close second place would be Pam's Harvest Craft. I love both those mods. Those are two very enjoyable mods. But there's a lot of mods I enjoy. Not just those. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put that in there. I'll put that in there. And I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna use that. I don't care. Judge me if you want. Mo Creatures is good stuff, man. You meant mobs. Oh. My favorite mob in the game? Like bad hostile mob or just mob in general? I would say my favorite hostile mob in the game is the freaking Guardian. They're just so cool. I really do like them. My favorite, I think Guardians are just my favorite period, but I do like the bunnies quite a bit. I'm a big fan of them. So yeah, bunnies and Guardians. Yeah, it's a good mix, right? Pretty proud of that answer. Okay, so all I'm doing is digging out the holes. This is where the horses will actually go in here. This is literally like an idea that I didn't even really think that long about. I'm so proud. may not be a good thing, but yeah. So I'd say that guardians and bunnies. Guardians is hostile. Bunnies just in general. Passive maybe, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what kind of qualifier to put on that. I don't want to put it in too much of a box. I just like bunnies, alright? Don't judge me. Me and my friend explored my first underwater temple. I got everything I needed with no armor. Nice. Good job, buddy. Well, I'm in 1.9 right now, so combat is quite difficult. But I did find a temple a long time ago that we need to go adventure someday. We'll do that eventually. I definitely have the armor for it. I mean, I have the depth striders. So I don't need the aqua infinity helmet. We'll just use torches and buckets. So. Whoops. Aqua affinity is for chumps anyway. In my honest opinion. Alright. Help you with what, Hannah? My first noob fail? I've had a lot of noob fails in Minecraft. I mean, just stick around, Matt. I mean, something I tell people is, if you want a channel with a lot of stupid raging and fails, then this is the right channel. Because dumb crap happens to me all the time. If you want to see some fails, go watch my HeroCraft series. I do such stupid crap in that. Especially the one where I tried to make an obsidian generator. Alright, I will, Duver. Hang on, level, wait. Matt, I'll show you a video of my one of the greatest fails I've ever witnessed, though. Let's see if I can find it, hopefully. Might not be able to. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Check that out. That's the most. That's one of the funniest fails I've ever seen in my life. You had signs? What do you mean you had signs? Oh, you used signs to help you breathe. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I never thought about that level. That's a really good idea. I've always just done torches and buckets because they're, you don't have to bring a lot of them because you get them back. You get the torches back most of the time. You get the buckets back non-stop, obviously. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for my internet to decide to let me watch your live stream. Nice, Nelson. Well, unfortunately, this stream is just me digging. But hey, you'll enjoy it. It'll be exciting digging. Unfortunately, again, I'm not going to be here much longer because I have work tomorrow. Oh, hang on. I got to get a drink. I'm dying. Oh, I'm back. All right. I was just sitting here, and all of a sudden, started dying of freaking thirst. You can't copy that? What do you mean you can't copy that? All right, here we'll watch it in this stream. Let's see. How can I watch it in the stream? Let's see here. Alright. It's gonna be really bad quality, just so you know. Just brace yourself. Alright, ready? Here we go. We're gonna watch it. Get hyped. Maybe. Do you want to go down?
What does it look like?
I'll go take a look. See. I mean, it looks semi-open.
Yeah, let's hit it this way.
Okay, go ahead. So yeah, I just like literally just, but after the second like sound happened, I was so confident it was a gun, so I grabbed one of my guns and I just cocked it and set it by me at the desk, because you know my desk, it's like right by my door at my apartment. So if you like break down my door, I'm sitting right here and you just kill me. But I was ready. Wait, which way did you go? Are you dying right now?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
He just says, yep.
Where did you just die at?
I'm burned.
Like in lava or fire? Oh, you fell.
Near lava and
Is your stuff still there, you think?
mud.
Do you have a blaze? Did you have a blaze spawner on you? Okay. What'd you have? You just had your armor, whatever. Not really.
Here it comes out.
I'm gonna go get some armor.
Yeah, take your time. See if you can find more arrows too. Yeah, so crazy stuff's happening, and I just accepted it as a truck backfiring. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Dang, we're out of good chest plates.
Are we? Well, do you a kit if you have one. Didn't think so. Oh boy.
Dang, I just lost a lot of food. I don't have any.
I have food. I hit you with it. You lost a good bow though.
Yeah.
Power 4. That's alright. Don't worry about it too much. We'll get another one.
I don't have. Do we have any more?
I have 10 on me. You can probably buy some if you want. Buy a couple stacks. I guess we could just go to the end and harvest them, but seems like a bad idea. Waste of time.
I bought two stacks.
Okay. A lot of money?
Alright, looks like you're the only one that's gonna have the bow.
That's alright. Let's protect you.
Oh, dude, I lost a pick.
Silk touch pick, but we have a few, so don't do it again. Did you like it? Now you're gonna die.
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. I'm just sort of traveling across this lava right now, so. Do you want to do it and let me watch it back, or you want me to do it?
What?
My
There you
game
go.
is actually really bringing up.
'Cause-
He has
well,
full
yeah,
diamond
it's-
on, full enchanted diamond, and silk touch, and fortune pickaxe.
No way, dude. No way.
I can't believe that's still funny to me.
Get up here. Y'all.
Why didn't?
I'm
We need fire protection persons, I think. Okay, let's go get. Maybe we should wait. Okay, what did you just lose?
A sword, full set of front one.
You didn't bring another silk touch pickaxe, did you?
Yeah, I did.
It's not even funny, but it's funny. The best things
Alright.
happen
It didn't.
together.
In hindsight, it didn't seem that great, but the significance of that scene was we were playing on a faction server. We did faction streams for a while, for a really long time actually, and we were out hunting for blaze spawners, and we had 2 silk touch pickaxes. He died with our first one earlier, you saw, and then he literally came and immediately died with the other one. It was pretty funny. Alright, see you later, level. That weapon, what does this look like? There we go. So yeah. Pretty hilarious stuff. Kinda had to be there. You had to be invested in the series. More stupid stuff than that has happened. But you're not funny, Hannah. God dang it. Funny looking. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Die. I guess I might as well dig down. I have to eventually. Next time we'll do, I don't know what we'll do. Something other than digging. We'll work on the storage room some more now that we have the villager there. We can set up the farm and stuff. Yeah, you tell her, Nelson. Hannah's salty because of Nightbot. She is quite salty because of Nightbot. I don't completely blame her. But no need to ruin everybody else's fun. Oh, I'm getting tired, y'all. I want to dig all these holes, but I don't think I have it in me. It's not like I'm gonna dig most of the rest of this off camera. I know it seems like the room won't look much different than this shape, but I still have to like dig out the ceiling, the floor, and the walls. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna. I want to dig out all these holes, but that's one thing about when you try to make gigantic projects. It takes a little while. I don't have a lot of time to play, just for the heck of it. So. You're back, Will? Welcome back. No. There was this one video in HeroCraft. I think it was season 3. It might have been season 2. Wait. Okay. There was just one time where I made an obsidian generator, and I was literally in it with like full diamond armor or something like that. And well, the most important thing was I had a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and Matt, who was with me in that factions video, we were playing together, and I was doing it, and at one point I got caught by the lava, and it's hilarious because the lava gets me, and Matt just goes, "Oh shoot." And I just die, and all he said was, "Oh shoot." Literally like that. Me and Matt, we used to play a lot together. I don't know what's he's doing, huh? What words were those? I don't know what he's doing these days. Haven't seen him in a while. But I'm sure if I messaged him, he would get on. You went to the manger. I don't get what you mean by I went to Taco Bell. I didn't get the right toppings, so I went to go taco to the manger. It's pretty good. Well, I don't know when I'll play Xbox. Why, did you add me on Xbox or something? If you did add me on Xbox, people add me on Xbox on YouTube, and if like I get on and I check my messages and they've messaged me like 5 messages like add me. I'm like, dude, I literally haven't looked until now. I don't know, I just don't get on my Xbox very much. I get on my Xbox mostly to watch Netflix. It's more or less a door stopper for me. Not that it's bad or anything, just I enjoy computer more and I don't have that much time, so. Yep. Oh, you don't? My gamer tag is in the description of the stream, Will. I think. Oh, no, it's not. Let me show you. There it is. It's the best gamer tag ever. Hi, Luke Holberg. What's going on? Shout out to Luke Holberg. Was that everything you wished and dreamed, Luke? I hope so. Is that all people... When people come and do a stream and they say, will you shout me out, is that what they want? Caleb is your name? Wow, that's pretty cool. Caleb is my IRL name. Of course, I am molecular here. Or narwhal, whatever you'd like to call me. Do you guys like Zelda? When the Twilight Princess HD comes out, I kind of want to stream it for a while. I'll see. What is greater than God? Rich need it, poor have it. What is it? Nothing. Great. No problem, Luke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a question. So my girlfriend, you heard her talking. I've been trying to get her to do something on YouTube, alright? On my channel. And she says she's willing to, but I have to have a good idea. And then she'll do it. So guys, I need ideas. I need your help, because I can't think of anything. And trust me, I've offered her lots of ideas. What game, Will? Luke, this is PC, and my name is Molecular Narwhal. I do not have a PS4. I have access to an Xbox One. I'm more of a Nintendo guy myself. Because Nintendo makes fun games. Hey, jam. That's just my opinion. I'm no critic. But I am critical. You played Happy Wars? What is Happy Wars? Have her do Madden and 2K. I don't think she'd like that, Luke. Or Far Cry, that neither. I got 2 Super Nintendo. Yeah, I like Super Nintendo. It's pretty good. I've never heard of Happy Wars before. Hi, Carter. Have you been here the whole time, or are you just lurking out there? This is your second message in like the last hour. Not that it's bad, I'm just wondering. Egg Wars on Hypixel? I don't know what any of that stuff is. You guys are too hip for me. I don't know what the words you're saying are. That's alright. That's alright, Mr. Carter. I myself, when I watch Twitch and YouTube streams, I am a lurker. So I can't really judge you. Yep. I think you'd find most YouTubers and Twitchers, when they watch stuff, they're lurkers. It's not that I don't want to talk. It's not that I don't necessarily have anything to say. It's just that usually I'm doing multiple things. I'm rarely just watching a stream. Luke, I know what the game Happy Wheels is. That's pretty interesting sounding, Will. I've probably heard of Happy Wars before. I feel like it's familiar. I feel like I played it once. Yeah, I played that once. Yeah. Yeah. I have it on Xbox. I played it for a while. I liked it, but I don't know. I think I got bored fast. As far as free games, though, it was good. Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about now. Wait, crap. Crap. Wait, is Happy Wars on PC? Gaming Boss, I am building a horse area, but I have built a slime farm. If you would like tips, I can actually refer you to video. I don't know, Bonnie's or Hannah's her name apparently. She's going loony. So yeah. Yeah, is it? I might have to get it, Mr. Carter. Here you go, gaming bosses. There you go. That's where I make a slime farm. It's super easy, and it works really well. I might have just gone one too far over there. I'll double count it later. Freaking strafing skeleton. Do you just see him 360 me? That's pretty sick. I don't have Terraria, but I have StarCraft, which is basically the same thing. I like StarCraft. Terraria never looked good to me, but StarCraft was fun the 10 hours or so I played it. What did the kids say to the mustard? Answer, G right up, I'll catch up. What? It's a great joke, Shannon. Alright, gaming boss. I'll probably make a slime farm eventually on here, but the reason I made a slime farm on the other one is because I was emphasizing redstone. On this one, I'm not really emphasizing redstone so much. But that one you watch, it's actually a world that is also in progress. I haven't played it a lot lately. The thing is, this is an amplified vanilla world. The other one is a normal vanilla world. The difference is this one's single player, that one's co-op. I'm playing with another guy. And that one's more of an emphasis on futuristic and redstone. This one's more emphasis on natural and yeah, pretty much that. And just looking good in general. Yeah, no, not StarCraft. Not StarCraft. Guessing it. Starbound. Starbound is what I meant. Level. Starbound. Is it Starbound? I think that's it. It's made by the people who make Terraria, not StarCraft. Sorry. I did play StarCraft once. I didn't care for it much. He works at a co-op, great. Well, I'll go on Xbox, like, I don't know, it'll be a long time before I don't know. Next time I want to watch a YouTube video. But actually, I don't even need Xbox to watch YouTube or Twitch anymore because my TV has it built in, so. Yeah, let me look it up. Starbound. Yeah, Starbound's the game. It's a Starbound. It's made by the people who make Terraria. Starbound. That's it. Yeah, so I don't think I'll go on Xbox for a while. Why do you want to know, Will? Is there a reason? Do you want me to go on Xbox for some reason? Dude, well, I'm just gonna give Minecraft away, and you should just come win it. Then you can play PC Minecraft. Like stud. Alright. This is all the digging I'm gonna do for today. Can't take any more. Alright. I'll probably work on this a lot more off camera. Next time we stream, we'll do something else. Not this. Hence the word something else. I don't like that being there. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna have to replace the ceiling kind of anyway. Man. No, I don't need the hole anymore because the beacon. I don't know where I'm basically gonna use beacons for aesthetics on this world. Well, I'm gonna do a Minecraft giveaway at 500 subs. All right, buddy. I'll bring you in on the the details a little bit more later on. Once I figure out the details. All right. Let's go over here. I have Minecraft, but I went to get my computer fixed, then the guy deleted it, and what made it worse is that it was my birthday present. That's too bad, Mr. Carr. Mr. Carr, you can download Minecraft again. You can get it back. Alright, guys. Oh, potatoes. Alright. Well. Yeah, well, if you get it, we'll definitely play together. Alright, that's it for me tonight, guys. I'm really tired, and I got work tomorrow. So, alright, thanks for watching, guys. You guys have been freaking awesome tonight. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow, and Monday, and every day after that, forever. Until the end of time. Bye-bye.